What's up, everybody, and welcome back to No QB, where today we're going against the 1-4 Cleveland, and we are 5-0. Of course, if you watched the last one, where we had a blowout against Houston, I upped the difficulty because I had it on hard because we couldn't win a game beforehand. But I think the team's gotten to a point where, or maybe my style of play is just improved enough that I can actually play on the hardest difficulty and win a game. But let's go ahead and hop in here against Cleveland and hope to keep them at one win. I don't know how English. It's a difficult language. Trust me, I'm not making that up. But that's not even a joke. I mean, it is rated the #1 hardest to learn languages. And actually, surprisingly, when I learned that, I actually learned that it's not the #1 language in the U.S. Actually, Spanish is, which is odd because everyone kind of, I guess, puts English with the U.S. But I understand, especially here in Kentucky, there's a lot of Spanish, which annoys me, not because I hate the Spanish, but because I suck at learning languages, so I can never understand what they're saying. And I had a few friends that were Spanish, and their first language was Spanish, and so it was hard for them to know English, which is when I tried to first learn Spanish, and I failed miserably. But I don't know, my brain doesn't comprehend other languages. It don't work like that. My brain knows English to 1% of its full ability, meaning I don't know English. But I do at the same time. I know enough to speak it and sound like a normal person. That's about it. Otherwise, I know nothing. Don't ask me about English lessons. I nearly failed English every year of school. One of the main reasons why I hate school. It ruined my experience. That and history. I always struggled with history, because half of history is just literature or memory, and I don't have good memory. I was born like this. I can't help it. No, but getting off school, because I'm pretty sure if anyone's watching this, majority of my viewers are still in school, so sure they are tired of hearing about that. Trust me, when I graduated, I was happy to never hear about school, but it doesn't work like that. If anything, it made me hear about it more, which I hated, because I am not a fan of school. I learn things pretty easily. School is just not for me. No, but let's focus here on the game where Cleveland's putting up a fight. I think here, just based on how long our drive was last time, Cleveland shouldn't score again, but they do get ball at half. So that kind of evens us out. So pretty much towards the back end of the third quarter, we should be tied if Cleveland scores, that is. And then going into the fourth, we should have a lead, which means I'll probably have to go for 2 to guarantee that we win, or have to slow down the pace a little bit so that Cleveland doesn't get another chance. But either way, that's for future of the game, but I'm just trying to foolproof the game plan. That might be an interception. That might be a pick six. I was so dumb. I should have threw it away. That might have lost us the game. Oh, that's terrible. And it's taking so long, too. Go faster. 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 I know you're getting a pick six. I just don't want to see it anymore. Get it off my screen. Cleveland, you suck. I don't even think Cleveland's ever made a Super Bowl in their entire franchise history. I mean, Indianapolis doesn't got much to speak for. They only got one Super Bowl ring in 2 appearances. I think Indianapolis has been twice and won once with Peyton Manning when he was there. Let's see, I'm going to launch it there. That might be another interception. It's not. Okay. I'm going to call a timeout. I can probably get one more play in. This is the no QB, and I am consistently throwing the football. It doesn't make sense, but we're in a time crunch area where throwing the football is the best way to get deep throw. Not deep throws. Of course, you can only get deep passes if you throw the football. No duh. But the only way to get longer plays to happen. Which I wouldn't say this game is quite over yet. We don't have much of a defense, but if all they gotta do is force a field goal. I mean, if they can stop them completely, all the better. But they need to force a field goal, or Cleveland will hand us our first loss. Which, historically speaking, just off watching me play as me, I always tend to lose to the bad teams for no reason. It's almost like worse the team, the better they play against me, which is odd. It's also why most of the time I struggle to get to the playoffs, but once I'm there, it's almost like every game is like slicing butter with a hot knife. And I am getting 0 seconds here in the pocket. Now I am forced to pass because I was stupid and tried to pass anyways with no quarterback, so I can't get any pass farther than 10 yards. But with the knowledge that I can barely make it 10 yards on any play, I'm still going to go for this 4th and 8 here. One, because they're blitzing, and I like where the tight end's going. It's going to be a 2-on-1 situation over here. And maybe the running back will get free. He doesn't, but it's still wide open tight end. So I liked my chances there. I was rightfully so, at least. For once I actually read a situation correctly. And now we're easily picking up 8 yards any play. Very odd, but I will not complain. I will just take the yardage and move on. So we need to score decently quick here in order to be able to try and make a comeback. I'd say realistically what I would do here is I don't know, maybe I would go for an onside. I don't know. That's still a maybe. Let's see. 16. I'm going to go for the 2-point. And I'll explain after I get it. So the reason for that is we're at 16, so that'll put us at 18, which means if they mess up, all we need is a field goal to tie. Or if they get a field goal, puts us in a situation where all we need is a touchdown and we don't have to go for 2, which our defense did get the stop, and now we have the chance to make up for that mistake early on in the game. and win this game despite the fact that I literally almost threw it away. And I do have 3 timeouts. I won't use those until it's somewhere around the 40-second mark. I'd say running the football is not the best move, despite the fact that it is the strength of our team. And that's the game. A fumble. That's my good running back too. That I should have dived. I mean, I should have took no risk. They actually punt. Okay. Never mind, it's not game over. I need the tight end here though. There's no way I win without him. Go down. I need the timeout. Please, go down. Like, yes, it's awesome. You're fighting for yards. Go down. I could care less about an extra 2 yards when we need to go 50 plus in just 30 seconds, which is about 4 plays. Because I get the 1 timeout, 2 timeout, 3 timeout, and then I have my 4th one, which is essentially the game-winning play. Has to be a touchdown on that 4th one. Now we have 8 seconds and about 15 yards to go. Need a touchdown. They're going to leave the tight end open. They're going to leave him open. It's a walk-in touchdown. Defense coming up clutch. That's a tie no matter what. We just need a field goal to be made, an extra point. There we go. We won. Okay. That was too close for my liking. We did win, but too close. Not a fan of that. I'm going to praise the team because there is a toxic player, and he's still toxic. Like, get better, dude. You're just dragging the rest of the team down. That fumble nearly killed us, but it didn't. Stewart won the game for us. Let's see here. Speed, strength, stamina. I think I'm going to go with strength. Because if he can guaranteed break 1 tackle, then that's awesome. But that was very close. I mean, compared to the other games, I mean, we had one here where it was a 1 point. And then we had the blowout week 2, blowout week 1, blowout week 3, struggled week 4, blowout week 5. And we'll see what happens in week 7. I mean, this new difficulty, it is winnable because I proved it right there. 1 point win, but it's still a win. But anyways, we'll see what happens in Las Vegas in the next video. But that'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.